Hi Patrick, thanks for joining me for a few moments. I'd just like to raise some questions and get your feedback on how you feel things went at Dan's QLA seminar here at Guthrie Castle. First question really is, are you glad you attended the seminar, and if so, why are you glad?
I'm very glad I attended the seminar because it's different from everything I've done before, and I've spent a lot of money and time in seminars during the last 12, 15 years. Dan knows what he's talking about. He's made a lot of money, as we all can see. His information is also very different from what you learn anywhere else, because he's been there, he's done it, and never a person like him. Seriously. And the seminar, it's the only, I don't know if that should be on tape, but it's the only week in my life where I went from diarrhea to constipation, because he does hold nothing back. He really does not hold anything back, and he tells you what his opinion is, and his opinion is worth pretty much its weight in gold, because he's done it so often. So
he's talking from having been there as opposed to somebody who's talking from
Yes, this classic example with Tony Robbins' first claim to fame of having read 700 books and then having done 700 transactions in the same time. And it's so different from if you speak about something or just think about something, how it should be done, and if you haven't done it, and then you can speak from a total different angle.
Perspective, yeah, well, based on all that, I mean, how do you see your vision and expectations of yourself have changed during the seminar?
I came with a list of goals, and on the second, it was Tuesday. On Tuesday I told them that please don't look at my goals for our personal conversation, because I have to redo them, because obviously they were much too low. So I'm redoing them with quite some higher goals. And also my point of view was, when I came, I'm not sure if I should expand my business by acquiring a yet competitive company. Now I am sure. My plan is to do at least 2 acquisitions by the end of the year, apart from opening up 1 subsit, which all of those things I had already, like, a far away point of view planned, but I never really thought like when it would be happening. And now I'm pretty certain that with the right planning and action, it can easily be done, all of those 3 projects, by the end of the year, which would take my business from 1.5 million gross, as it is now, to between 2.5 and 2.8 million, I'd say.
Is that euros? Well, that actually leads on quite nicely to the sort of final question, is Dan talks a lot about action now, as opposed to theorising and or planning, and how to implement that. I think what I seem to get from the last one is that you've given it a lot of thought on how can you implement that action now philosophy in the immediate term, say over the next 24 hours, and in the short term over the next 21 days. So I think how has that helped you define what you were talking about earlier?
Oh yeah. He very strongly highlighted the aspect of time for me. So I'm much more into doing it now than I was before. And also, before I came here, I already rearranged my I have 2 businesses, my job in both businesses, so that around 80% of what I'm doing normally can be done and is being done this whole week by my employees, so that when I come back I have the time and space to actually start up the new stuff. So we had this exercise where we should write down with whom we had contact in the last 7 days, and how many of those were actually we could count as contacts who can help us reaching our goals with the deals and with transactions and with growing our business. And I did that exercise very thoroughly, and it was quite a shock, because I had 60 contacts, and only one of those persons could theoretically be counted as relevant for going forward. So what I'm going to do in the next tomorrow, when we leave here for the airport, I will be waiting for an hour for a colleague, and then on the plane home, and then tomorrow I will not take a day off but go straight back to work, and come up with ways to get at least 59 people a week that I can talk to for the 2 deals I already know I want to do. So that's my first week of integration. So I hope I can.
That sounds great. Yeah. So this week has really refocused you and made you think how you can bring all that stuff you had planned forward and do it now.
Yeah.
That's great. Thanks very much indeed.
Thank you, John.
Thanks.